How y'all doing? Clever in the Doorway too. Doing the second and final review this Sunday, January 31st, 2021. The end of the first month, still in this pandemic. Here is a second experimental, dark, creepy as fuck release. I am going to try and pronounce the title of the record. It is a split between, I guess it's SATARAY and ZANIA Morgan. And the record is called Argyropoeia. I think that's the way you pronounce it. And I think it's the only time I'm going to say it because it's making me want to pull my tongue out to be able to say it. This is a creepy, haunting, dark, industrial, ambient, experimental record. It gives me elements of so many bands and so many different things, but I'm just going to throw a couple of names out there so we can kind of listen to it. It's split up into 3 songs by SATARAY, and then 2 songs by, I think it's ZANIA Morgan, and has elements of, Aghast from Norway, Third and Immortal, reminds me of Sanctum from Sweden, reminds me of Chelsea Wolfe, reminds me of a lot of Diamanda Gallus at times as well too, some Jarbo thrown in for good measures. So I think you know where we're heading with this. Let's listen to the first track by SATARAY, and SATARAY, and it's called Saturn. think that's a really good introduction to what you're going to get from SATARAY. And it is just unsettling, dark, ritualistic, and opening up doors to places that many people don't want to go, but when they do get a expansive knowledge. Let's listen to another track, which is track number 3, and it's the final track from SATARAY. It's called The Flood. This is on Scry or Scry Records. Came out digitally on the 29th, which was Friday of this week. And this song's called The Flood. Let's listen to the last track from SATARAY of the 3 tracks she has on this split EP release. Said about this part of the EP is wrong or indifferent. The artists that I spoke about all kind of influenced what SATARAY was doing. All the songs on this record are anywhere from 6 to almost 13 minutes, so you're getting a hell of an EP with these 5 songs. Again, Scry Recordings released this digitally on Friday. Let's listen to the first track from ZANIA Morgan, and I think the title is Crepusculum, and that's how I'm going to say it. Anyway, here's the first track from ZANIA. think they both interplay and intertwine really well together. There's kind of this sinister, unsettling darkness with the rituals that are going on for both. I'd say ZANIA is a little more ethereal and angelic, where SATARAY is more the sinister and dark and exploratory kind of way of things. The artists that I mentioned, they just fit perfect with what's going on both sides. You can see why these two artists work so well together. Again, it's just really, really impressive from what I've been listening to, and you feel hope and loss, fear and sorrow, and all at the same time while this ritual is going on. And it feels like they're both purging and releasing whatever they need so it can be done properly. Again, from the angelic vocals to the death vocals to the almost gothic elements at times to the ambient and minimalist elements that are happening on the record. But again, this is definitely something that is one of the more interesting records you're going to take your time and listen to. And again, this is headphone music. Put your headphones on, listen to it, and kind of immerse yourself into everything that it's doing, everything that it's giving you. I would very much say take your time and listen to this record. Don't rush through it. Again, let's listen to a bit of the last song from ZANIA, and this one is called I think it's Nyx Ambrosia, and here we go. way to close it out. I wanted to give you a taste of that one because it's almost, well, it's over 12 minutes long, so I wanted to give you a few minutes so you could kind of grow and build into it. Again, SATARAY and ZANIA Morgan split release on Scry Recordings came out January 29th, which was this Friday. Digitally, I will leave links to both their Facebook pages as well as how to be able to get in touch with the label. I'm just very glad I got to listen to this dark ritual of sorrow, hope, promise, despair, and breaking into the other realms. Really, a really good experimental ambient Avant record. One of the better ones I've heard in quite some time, actually. So support these two artists if you can. If you like what I'm doing and you're interested in these fringe releases and more obscure stuff that the other zines and blogs don't really touch, support me by subscribing on and liking on the YouTube and Facebook pages for the Doorway 2, Doorway 2 magazine. Again, this has been Clint. Thanks for checking this out, and next time we'll see ya.